Welcome back to another thrilling episode
of Dadventure Skeletons.
That's right, episode 2. We're gonna probably just have this one more episode, is my assumption. We are playing once again the amazing one-page RPG Adventure Skeletons by Grant Howitt, Chris Taylor. It's been pretty fun so far.
I've liked it.
We'll do a little recap here shortly, but still getting lots of awesome questions from people and support, so thank you guys. Hopefully you enjoy our silly one-shots that we do on occasion as well.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Tib the boss skeleton?
Boss skeleton?
We'll do a little recap.
Yeah. I think I'm ready.
All right. Last week on Dadventure Skeletons, we met Tib, the skeleton whose ancestry was skeleton. Yes.
I have always been a skeleton.
Always been a skeleton. You were never alive.
For 2,000 years.
For 2,000 years. We found you in the bone pit where you had to rebuild yourself.
Yeah.
Your legs, your arms.
I got myself a bear arm.
You got yourself a bear arm because you couldn't find your regular arm, your chest, torso, and your skull all together because you, of course, are a minion of the Necro Queen.
I am.
She resurrected you. You were for her first resurrection 2,000 years ago, and you have never moved above cleanup crew / low-level skeleton person.
Until now.
But last week you had to reset the dungeon after some heroes came through and wiped everything out and ruined it all like they always do, those blasted heroes.
And yet, we still keep on going.
We still keep on going because that's what you do. This dungeon is, of course, a hub for quests for these heroes. They come to defeat the Necro Queen or get werewolf claws or defeat giant rats or gelatinous cubes, whatever it is. So you went through and had to reset everything. You reset all the traps and things. You met with the anxious werewolf, Andy.
I did.
You helped sharpen his claws.
I fed the Rat King. Hero snacks. You removed all the bits and pieces of armor and weapons and things from inside of Gary, the gelatinous cube. You also found a invisibility cloak, which might be useful to you soon. You restocked the treasure, but didn't do a very good job with the mimic. So perhaps these things will matter later. You worked with Vera, the high-strung kobold engineer who was trying to improve traps. And you unfortunately broke one of the traps. I broke the axe room.
Yep. And at the very end of the episode, you went to go get the Necro Queen her reliquary. She was off in the break room drinking spritzers and enjoying a relaxation moment. And as you reached out to grab the reliquary, alarms sounded throughout the dungeon.
And
the boss doors closed, and because you are an undead in the boss room who happened to be holding the reliquary, the dungeon recognized you.
As the boss.
As the new boss of the dungeon. So where we are now, the doors have closed. They will only be opened by these heroes unless they are either defeated or expelled from the dungeon. You had some display rooms around, display visuals from all the different areas. And you had grown in size, your reliquary charging you up a little bit.
I had grown in size. I had my slightly gold-painted
That's right,
bear
you spilled
arm.
gold paint on your bear arm.
And I have my scimitar and my bow and arrow, and I am very confused.
And you have an invisibility cloak.
I do.
You are not the only one confused. As you see these heroes, this group of 4 adventurers coming in through the front door and stepping down, the Necro Queen was like, "Let me out of the break room, no, it's too early." But then her screen cut off and she is blocked into the break room because that's not accessible for the heroes. And the rooms pop up with displays and you see Andy the werewolf, you see Gary the gelatinous goo, you see Vera, unfortunately still working on the rolling, crushing ball that she was trying to add spikes to. She's still drilling holes.
Is there an intercom around here?
And we have the Rat King. And you see confusion because they all assumed there would be time. They all assumed that you had a week before heroes came again. If you want to look around for an intercom system or anything, go right ahead.
I do.
You can roll for that.
I want to find the intercom.
You must protect this dungeon at all costs.
I got a 7.
A 7. Yes, there is an intercom. There's a glowing rune on the wall. As you go forward, you hold your hand up, your golden bear arm. It recognizes you as the boss of this dungeon, and it comes to life.
Okay, so...
And there's one under each screen.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I was worried about it being in... Okay, first I press on the Rat King's one.
Okay. The Rat King, all the eyes turn to look towards the screen. Yes, my queen. Wait, what are you doing in there?
Okay, listen, there's been some confusion, but I kind of accidentally got promoted temporarily, so I need you to go out there and intercept those adventurers while we get everybody else to their positions. You got it?
Can we have all their snacks?
Yes.
All of them? No sharing?
I mean, as long as you also defeat them.
So you want us to fight them, eh?
Yes.
What?
But you will get snacks as a reward.
But you are not a queen. You are Tib the skeleton.
Yes, but right now I'm also Tib the skeleton boss, as I hold up the reliquary. So...
All the rats start freaking out and panicking a little bit. Can you please roll a, not a high-level persuasion check, but a persuasion check nonetheless?
A 9.
9 will do. You say that you're the boss, and the Rat King's like, yes, please. Everyone, calm down. There will be snacks, and all the rats form up into, whatever you want to call it, attack formations. And the
Rats assemble!
Rats assemble, and the Rat King looks at you, and he says, do you want us to sneak attack them, or shall we launch rat cavalry?
Sure, do the second one.
Rat cavalry, charge! And all of the bigger rats are climbed up on by the smaller rats.
The cavalry charge.
Yep. And as soon as the first door opens, you see these 4 heroes bust in. These eclectic, nondescript adventurers with axes and bows, and one has magic. And they burst through, and as soon as they burst through, this soft music starts playing. Action music a little bit. And the Rat King goes, Rat Cavalry, charge! And running across the bridge are thousands of rats. Thousands of them. And the heroes start casting their spells and slashing at their thing. Let us roll to see how the rat boss trap, the Rat King, trap, succeeds at deflecting or defeating these heroes. You can go ahead and roll. You don't get to add anything.
Oh no. Come on, Rat King, don't fail me now. You get now. I got a 2.
A 2. Unfortunately, the battle unfolds and the Rat King himself has to join the charge. He starts rolling in a wheel like a crazy cheese wheel towards the heroes. But the spellcaster of the party is able to launch a thing forward and blast all the rats back into their thing. And when they get blasted back into their little side room, the Rat King says, they have no snacks! Retreat! Retreat!
No. Oh, man. Okay.
And you see that the heroes are able to stomp forward through the rat room.
Okay. While they're doing that, I would like to press my hand. I shut down the intercom on that one, and I press my hand to Vera's comm.
Yeah.
And say,
you just hear this like,
Vera.
What? Who said that? And she like flings backwards.
It's Tib. Don't die.
Tib, why are you talking to me on the Necro Queen's screen?
Because
the Necro screen, if you will.
Listen, the Necro Queen's kind of indisposed right now, but listen, we have adventurers.
Wait, they're here already?
Yeah, so what I need you to do, if you haven't already taken off all of the spikes that got it stuck in the hallway, do that as fast as you can, and then skedaddle.
You want me to take all the spikes off?
Well, not the retractable ones.
Okay, so we want to just make it a normal ball again.
Yeah, because we need it to crush the adventurers.
Right. And did you reset the traps, the axe room, and the dart cartridges?
I did. Listen, Vera, I need you to not worry about any of the other trap rooms right now. I just need you to get this one and go. You got that?
She rolled well.
All right.
Okay, I can do that. Vera, you can do this. Here we go. And she just starts to switch out for her drill and just starts popping off these spikes.
we'll come back to Vera
We'll come
when
back
the
to Vera.
time comes to see if she has completed it in time.
Yes.
Okay. The adventurers are moving forward. There's a sort of amber glow of righteousness as they move throughout the room, which of course is terrible.
Of course, the usual hero glam up always happens.
But they get to the first room where this kind of entryway point where you have your equipment room and stuff off to the side, and you know that they're coming up on one of Vera's first traps, a dart trap.
All right.
Poison darts. So let's go ahead and roll for the poison darts because you did refill the launcher. You can add a +1 to this as the first hero, a tall elven hero with swords, steps on the trigger plate.
With that +1, I got an 11.
An 11. Oh, and that's a 10.
That's a 10.
So you can re-roll the 10 and double down on it.
I got a 9, so that would be 20.
A 20. So we'll say with this, with that much damage potential to this elf that I mentioned, his toughness not that high. It says that a toughness like a 2 is like a sheep or a weasel.
Oh.
A toughness 12 is a dragon. You got a 20. You would have even hurt a dragon.
Oh.
You watch as this hero, this leader of the pack, steps forward, this glowing, beautiful sword in his hand. He flicks his hair to the side, kind of Hob-esque, and he says, "Come, my team, we shall defeat the evils in this dungeon. Oh, no." And as he steps on the trigger plate, these paralyzing poison darts shoot out from the wall and just all the way up from his feet to his head, up each side of his body, just like a row of 100 darts. And his arm locks up, and he goes, "Oh, oh," and he just freezes up in paralytic poison and falls backwards. It says that when you do this, they are taken out of action.
All right.
So he is taken out of action completely.
I think Tim just goes, sucker.
Yeah. And Vera pipes back up and she's like, "I'm working on the spikes, but you're going to have to make sure they don't get to me yet."
Yeah, don't worry. I got that, probably. Don't worry about it. What room is next?
Well, there's the hidden room behind the waterfall, but whether or not they go there is always it's 50-50 because it's a secret. So you see them panicking. They're trying to heal their elfin friend. They're able to heal him, but he is paralyzed, so he can't move. So they drag him back to a corner to keep him there for now. And one of them is no more
All right.
a problem. You can try to figure out ways. You have communication, you have visuals.
Yeah.
So you have things you could do to try to mess with the heroes.
Cool. Okay. First of all, I press, have they gotten to the waterfall room yet?
They're in that room, this kind of entry room where the poison darts were. There's the main hallway that goes forward that leads them towards the boss chamber and Vera's side room and Gary. There is a waterfall currently pooling into a puddle, room off to their left.
Okay. I press Andy's intercom.
Yeah.
And say, "Andy, listen to me. I need you. You know how you were telling me about where you were earlier?
Yeah.
I need you to make a very menacing growl right now."
Wait, but you told me to stop projecting where I was.
I know, but right now, I need you to go near the entrance to that room and just growl as werewolfy as you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Is the Necro Queen watching?
Yeah, she is.
He's like, sweet. Let's see how well his roll is. That's a 6. That's fine. You see Andy run over, his claws gleamingly sharp. And he gets out to the waterfall where there's moonlight, starts to glow through the backside, so his silhouette is there in the video. And he just goes, "Oh!" And then he's like, "Ooh, I'm in here, I'm a werewolf." And then he runs away into the tree.
I press the intercom again and say, "Great job. That was perfect." All right.
We'll say that the heroes with the 6 are, they notice Andy and they start making their way towards the waterfall.
Okay. Cool. That should buy
Vera some time.
That should buy Vera some time.
I like it. You watch as the heroes go into this room. Why don't you roll for Andy and I'll roll for the heroes in this case. We're looking for a fight. This is a fight against one thing or another. Anything that Andy would have his sharpened claws, so you would get to add +2 to that.
Ooh.
To his, because you were able to sharpen all of his claws perfectly.
Which means I got a 6.
6. Okay, and I only got a 5.
Cool.
So we'll say that there's an epic fight between Andy. He is in a tree, and as they come in, he's like, humans never look up. And then he leaps forward and he attacks them. And he is able to defeat their toughness rating. These guys were not as strong as their leader friend. And one of them will say there's a dwarf with a hammer.
Oh.
And he succumbs to the claws of Andy, and it makes them retreat. It wasn't high enough to defeat him, but it's enough to make them retreat from Andy as he howls into the moon, and one of them is his toughness is lowered.
Great. All right. I check up on Vera's screen again.
All right, let's see how Vera's doing. I'm going to roll to see if she's gotten the spikes down yet. She's almost there. She still needs a little bit more time. And so the rooms left are Vera's side room and the Mimic treasure room.
Mimic treasure room, and then Gary.
And Gary's leading to the boss room.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so they've retreated. What does it look like they're trying to do?
So they rush out underneath the waterfall, and they're looking around, and you can hear their voices, and the spellcaster is like, we don't need to worry about that werewolf. We are here for the Necro Queen's reliquary. If we can find it and defeat her, this dungeon will be defeated forever.
Oh.
Forever, ever.
I look at the reliquary that's still in my hand, and I would like to look around the room. Does she have a hiding spot for this?
For the reliquary?
Yeah. I assume she does.
Yeah, she normally hides it underneath a secret panel in the sarcophagus.
Right. Okay. Cool. Oh. You know what I'd do, actually? I would like to wrap the reliquary in the invisibility cloak
nice.
And rush over to the sarcophagus and slide it under the secret panel.
Okay. Awesome. So you have successfully hidden the reliquary, but that means you yourself are not hidden at all.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I'm a 12-foot tall skeleton anyway.
And the 3 more heroes start walking forward. The dwarf one slightly injured, less toughness, and they start to make their way further in towards the boss room, but one of the doors creaks open, and they get a view of the treasure room.
Oh.
And you have a view of the Mimic and the treasure room, and your poorly painted
My poorly painted gold
treasure.
Okay.
So as they enter in, one of them, the rogue, runs forward and he says, treasure, I love treasure.
What the heck?
I don't know. And he says, look at this wonderful stuff. And he runs forward, and the spellcaster and the dwarf are like, wait, no. And the rogue runs in. And he goes immediately for the most elaborate, most amazing chest where the Mimic was hiding.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. You don't get to add anything again because you failed at your treasure making.
I got an 8.
An 8, okay. You see that the rogue is not very bright. He runs forward and he says, look at this beautiful gold. And it's just like this poorly painted lump that the brush is still attached to it, dried to it. And he just like throws the brush aside.
He seems like such a flower girl.
Yeah. And he goes, look, I bet there's more in this treasure chest. And he goes to kick open the treasure chest. And the Mimic launches forward and attacks. Why don't you roll for the rogue? And I will roll for the Mimic.
Did the Mimic have a name?
The Mimic never had a name. I got a 5.
I also got 5.
Roll off. Let's do it again. Oh no, I got a nat 1.
I got a 5.
Okay. We'll say that the Mimic is able to reach out, lash around the rogue, and suck him into the chest. And the rogue is like,
I just go,
no.
woo! Get it!
Get it. And we'll say that the rogue is also taking some damage and lowering their toughness. But the caster is able to reach forward and cast a spell and paralyze the Mimic. And the rogue gets launched out. Blech.
Blech.
Starts filling his pockets with fake treasure.
Okay. Sounds great.
Yeah. So the dwarf and the rogue are lowered toughness. If you can get above their toughness next time, defeated.
All right.
Vera, you hear Vera finish the last thing. She's like, I'm done. I think I'm done. Here we go.
All right. They're in the treasure room right now. When you see them come in, you're good to go.
Okay. And they search around the treasure room. They do find a little bit of gold and treasure and things. There's stuff in here for them. You see the dwarf actually picks up this really nice looking hammer off the side. And they are able to kind of heal up their wounds a little bit, but make their way out of this treasure room.
So we do have some actual treasure.
Yeah, there's actual treasure. Yeah. There's just the stuff to entice them to the mimic, basically.
Yeah.
And they start making their side way around towards Vera's room. It's an incline where they start climbing up slightly on this hill. Vera chimes in and she's like, I see them. Should I do it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it now.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Hey, as long as it doesn't get stuck in the corridor, you're good to go.
Okay. Vera is going to release the trap. Can you go ahead and roll and get a +1 to your roll?
An 8.
An 8. Vera, you hear her go, and she manually kicks the boulder from being stuck down the hill, and she starts running up away from it. I'm going to the break room.
Good job.
And the boulder starts rolling down the hill towards these adventurers. I'm going to see if my caster is able to stop this boulder in its tracks.
Ooh.
So I'm going to roll a dice. You had a +1. I will take a -1 to this. No.
Ooh.
And he reaches forward and he goes to cast a spell. The caster ready. And then at the last second, the paladin and dwarf dives forward and shoves the caster out of the way and is hit by a boulder.
Oh, no.
And the dwarf gets knocked back into the waterfall room where Andy chuckles behind the waterfall, going, time to test my claws on your bones. I'm a wolf.
I think I just pop onto the intercom. Now you finally have a bone to gnaw on, Andy.
And so the rogue and the spellcaster make their way past the boulder and towards the boss room.
Okay.
As they start entering the final hallway, mist starts pouring in, and you know that they have to walk past Gary.
I shake out my knuckles and just go, all right, Gary, now do your thing, and if you don't, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
The adventurers walk forward, and the caster is moving forward first, and he's got a shield up, a magical shield, and he's pushing it forward, and they're walking down this hallway. Let's do a roll to see if...
Come on, Gary.
We do roll-offs. D10. Gary gets to add a +1 to his roll.
I got a 3.
With the +1?
Yeah.
I got a 3 also.
Okay.
So let's roll again.
I got a 3 again.
I got a 8.
Oh, no.
So they start walking forward. And the wizard stops the rogue, points at the floor and sees the trigger plate. And then the wizard casts a little spell and they both levitate over the trigger plate. And they start passing by. And Gary's like, sorry, it only works if I can do the trigger plate.
Yeah. Nah, you're good.
Okay, I'll be here. Hey,
You do that. What?
where's the Necro Queen?
That's not important right now. Sorry.
Gary out.
You done good, Gary. I just give him a little salute. Not that he could... Wait, can he see?
No one knows.
Only Gary knows.
Only Gary knows.
There are a lot of things we don't know about Gary.
Gary, yeah. You only have skeleton culture and knowledge,
No.
not gelatinous cube.
All right.
And you see that in the defeat of the rats and the getting past this stuff, they are able to acquire some keys from this dungeon.
I kind of adjust my seat on the throne.
You watch the video right outside of the dungeon room, and you see that there's some chests there that have friendly health potions and things. And you've always wondered why she insists on stocking these pre-boss fight health potions.
I suppose it's for,
Fairness, I suppose. And they gather there, and you see the spellcaster starts casting the spell, and he starts to summon from the ether, if you will.
Oh.
A sort of ethereal body,
Oh.
almost like a little magical servant creature that is going to fight by him, and he pulls out a sword, and it's just this sort of like glowing outline of a body.
Okay. Do I have a comm to the break room?
To the break room? No, it's closed off for
Oh.
this. No comm to the break room. She
Okay.
is locked out.
Okay. I shake myself out. I adjust myself on the throne. I make sure I have my my bow and arrow ready with an arrow on the string, and I just go, okay, now think of some boss lines. What's intimidating? I don't know what intimidating is. Oh God.
We'll say that Charles, the fellow bone guy who had the dwarf body, peeks his head in through the side entrance to the throne room, and he goes, "Oh, hey boss,
Hey.
do you need any help or?"
Quick, Charles, you got any intimidating lines that I can say, or?
Yeah, tell them soon they'll be bones.
Oh yeah. And I can use them.
Yeah,
Use their bones.
Yeah, you're like a bone guy, or
Yeah.
bone lady, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
Charles.
No problem. And he
You-
waves a weird foot attached to his hand at you.
You're a
Steps
real
up.
one.
And as you look at the screen one more time, you see the two heroes remaining stick the keys into the door, turn the handles, and all the screens in the room go out. And the fog fills the room. Goo starts to cover the floor that we talked about. And the doors, these giant stone skull doors. And as soon as they open this time, epic battle music commences.
Bom, ba-da.
Yeah. And as the door swings open, the heroes with their golden heroic light step forward into this dark space. And they behold Tib, the
Tib.
12-foot tall skeleton.
I am sitting on the throne.
Okay.
I think I kind of play dead for a second.
Ooh, I like this. You're pretending.
I'm pretending to be just a skeleton.
Okay, I like this. Let's roll. I'll give you a +2 to this roll because I like it.
Ooh.
You can roll and see how well they would notice you, or if they would notice you.
Wait. Does this count as skeleton knowledge on how to play
Yeah,
dead?
for sure.
Cool. I got a 7.
A 7. Well, I said you had +2,
Oh, then I got
so you add the +1 on top of that.
a 9.
You got a 9.
I am
So
a
that
very
is
dead
above-
skeleton.
That is above challenging, which was the point. That's where I was going to say. So you are dead. I mean, you are dead. But currently you're pretending to be extra dead.
I am extra dead.
Your amazing knowledge of skeleton bodies and whatnot, you're able to half detach some things.
I loll my head off to a side.
Your head's lulled off to the side. Your scimitar is stabbed into you part way.
Yeah.
It looks very convincing. You see the spellcaster comes forward and he casts light around the room. Little flames glow. And he says, "I see we're here to find the reliquary. Quick, rogue. Go out and look for traps." I don't want to name them.
Yeah, quick, rogue. I was just like the idea that the wizard doesn't actually know any of the party's names.
Yeah, that's actually probably accurate. And the rogue starts looking around for any traps, and he starts slowly approaching the throne room, and he says, "Wizard, I see a skeleton over here. Should we be worried about it?" And the wizard says, "No, of course not. It's just a skeleton. Skeletons are weak and useless, and they are never bosses."
And as he says that, I would like to wait until he turns, if he turns around.
The rogue?
Yeah.
The rogue will say he starts looking around. We'll say he approaches the sarcophagus, but he does so with his back to you. And he comes around and he starts opening the lid of the sarcophagus, expecting a boss, expecting something in there. And he opens it. And he's like, "Huh? It's empty."
He hears the bowstring creak behind him as I raise up my arrow.
All right, are you launching it at him?
I do.
All right, you launch your arrow towards him, and he looks
back at the wrong time. You are using your weapon, bow and arrow, which is D6 of damage.
Do I have to roll if I hit?
Yeah, first let's see if you hit. You get to add your +1 to that against his toughness.
A 7.
A 7 will absolutely hit his lowered toughness. Go ahead and roll your D6 of damage if you are able to do enough.
5 damage.
5 damage. Now the spellcaster is a little bit stronger, so the spellcaster is still up. He's able to throw up a shield and deflect part of the arrow that hits this rogue. But the rogue is weaker and not as well set, so he falls. He gets hit by the arrow, knocked unconscious, falls into the sarcophagus, and the lid starts closing over the top.
I stand and say, foolish adventurers, your bones will be useful for my plans. This is me being intentionally awkward. I could come up with better lines, but this is Tim.
I like to think you see a little door creak open and just a thumbs up from Charles.
I just give a slight nod.
And the spellcaster steps back and he says, "A skeleton warrior? Impossible. I never would have expected such a boss." And he says, "Quick! Servant, attack!" And this glowing servant grows to be your size.
Oh.
And it has its own glowing sword. And it rushes for you, and we will have a kaiju battle as your golden arm steps up and you raise from the throne.
I drop my bow and grab my scimitar.
Okay. And this crazy glowing summon rushes towards you. And we duel! So you're using your scimitar. It also has a sword. We're going to see if we hit. You have to beat a 4.
Oh, I already beat that. I got a 7 straight roll.
All right, roll your damage.
Is it a D6?
Yep. All the weapons are D6.
3 damage.
3, you see this thing get slashed, and the sword goes through it, but the spell wavers a little bit, and you can see the caster is holding his staff out, kind of controlling this thing, almost like a VR situation.
Like a VR.
Yeah. And is pushed back a little bit. This time the caster reaches forward and he says, "Attack that skeleton boss!" And it is his turn to attack. Can you roll your D10 and we'll just see who gets the higher one? I got a 7.
I got a 3.
Okay. So you take a hit. We are going to say you take a hit to number 3.
Oh, my pelvis.
Your pelvis. Uh-oh. Take another hit to the pelvis, your legs will fall off.
Oh, no.
And we'll say that the caster is controlling this thing, but he reaches forth with a hand, and he also is going to blast towards you with a fireball. And so he's going to see if he hits, he hits. And let's roll to see where. A 6.
Oh, a 6?
Yes.
My chest.
Your chest and your pelvis have taken damage.
Ooh. Okay. I like stumble a bit from the fireball and say, "Curse you! My bones are older than you can imagine. And now take this!" And I slash at the caster with my sword.
Slash at the caster with your sword. Okay, go ahead and make your attempted attack.
Mm.
And you get to add a +1 because of your sword.
Ooh, that would be a 9.
A 9 absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
Let's go. 3.
3 damage to the caster. He wavers a little bit, and the image of this creature steps back a little. But he is able to and keep himself up. He is getting low on health, though, this caster. He reaches forward with his staff and gestures for this glowing, sentient energy being to rush forward and attack you. It is going to attack you one more time. It is going to hit a 4.
4?
Yes.
That is going to be my bare arm.
Your bare arm takes a hit.
No.
And the caster, once again, he reaches forward. This time a lightning bolt cackles out of his fingertips, or crackles, and he shoots it towards you. Uh-oh. Hits you right in the pelvis.
No. Wait, also, real quick question, since I can't remember. Is the humerus in your arm or your leg?
Your favorite bone?
Yeah.
Humerus
I think it's in your arm.
Bone is in your upper arm, running from your shoulder to your elbow.
Oh, no. Okay. But was
But
that to my pelvis?
That was to your pelvis. So that's 2 hits, right?
Yeah.
With a blast of lightning, you feel strong, but suddenly your legs.
The pelvis like knocks out from its connection to my spine, and the legs fall down, and I
you
say,
slump down to the ground.
"No, my legs! You'll pay for You'll pay for this."
All right, it is your turn. You are now just a torso with arms and a head, but there's this creature above you, this glowing creature, and the caster before you is he's a little further back now, and you have no legs to reach him, but you do have your bow and arrow still.
I think what would I do? I would probably still go for the caster.
Okay.
Because...
Well, now you will need to use your bow and arrow.
I will set down my scimitar and pull out my bow and arrow.
All right, go ahead and roll with your +1.
In 11.
Well, that's a 10, so you get to roll again
Oh, yeah.
to do extras.
A 12.
A 12. Okay, roll that d6 of damage.
Ooh. 6 damage.
6 damage. So you slump down to just legs. You pull out your bow and you launch it towards this caster. At the last second, the arrow slides forward, goes right between the legs of the spirit being that the caster is holding there. Caster tries his best to block the arrow, but he's unable to, and it collides into him, and he is blown backwards into the wall, into the goo of this room. And you feel success, you feel good, except the music is still playing.
Huh?
And the doors are still open. And stepping forth as the spirit form walks over to care for the caster, stepping forth from the hallway. A poisoned, weakened, but walking forward, gold gleaming armor, the leader of this band, this elf warrior.
Oh.
Evildoers, I'm here to defeat you. We're here for the Necro Queen, or whatever, and her reliquary, and you won't stop me. And he rushes forward, limping, sword dragging on the ground.
I just say, "Oh, you're a bit slow to catch up, aren't you?"
No, I'm an elf. And he rushes forward because he has a +1 to speaking and moving as an elf.
Speaking?
Yeah, speaking and moving.
Nice.
And he's going to say, "Evildoer, you will be evilly undone." And then he raises his sword and he's going to attack you. A 10 on my part.
Oh.
Which, now I will roll to where it hits. An 8.
An 8, which is to my dwarven arm.
Not the dwarven arm.
My dwarven arm.
And he rushes forward. But this guy gets 2 attacks. And he's going to try again. Oh, but that's a natural 1 on the dice. He does not succeed at hitting you.
Take
in
that.
your boss form. You are feeling a little weakened, but there's this guy in front of you. The caster is out, this gold gleaming armor, but he does seem a little slow and poisoned.
Okay.
So it is your turn.
He is in front of me.
He meleeed up to you, yep.
I'm wondering whether or not I should reattach my legs or take a swing at him. I think what I would try to do is reattach my legs while I still have both of my arms.
That's fair. So you can stick your legs back on. They were not destroyed, right?
No.
Yeah.
They have taken no damage.
Yeah. Oh, I should say, I think I've been doing this wrong. Oh, no, it was your pelvis that was removed.
Yeah, it was my pelvis.
So you're going to reattach your legs. You're a little bit shorter because your pelvis is gone. We'll say you're able to reattach your legs straight to your rib cage spine.
Yeah.
And so it's a little awkward. Your movement isn't as good. But you are able to reach forward, grab your legs, slam them back on there, and stand back up to your full height. And the guy's like, "Your evil legs won't help you now. I will defeat you in the name of righteous, heroic presence."
Sure, buddy. Sure.
And he's going to reach forward with his sword and attack towards you. That is a hit. An 8.
So I have lost.
Your dwarven arm.
It cracks off and I say, "No, my humerus."
Oh, no, not your favorite bone. And he says,
"We'll get you." tossed in the goo with your friend.
I can't fall into the goo. I'm goo-proof. It's a spell I have.
Then I'll just have to whack you.
Bring it on. And then he is going to reach forward with, instead of using his other attack, and he's going to say, "Reveal yourself to me." And he's going to cast a spell, and you see a glow inside the sarcophagus.
Oh no.
As the reliquary is glowing. And he says, "After I defeat you, I'll defeat that and win for humanity."
You're an elf.
This is the whole thing. It's like the whole thing. We're all like humanoids.
These people. I have always been a skeleton, and I always will, so I don't care about your humanoidity.
Wait, but you were never something else?
No.
Don't you ever wonder what taste tastes like?
I just stop dead in my tracks, pun intended, and stare at him. Don't make me think about that.
He's good at speaking, so
He is good at speaking.
I'm going to roll to see if it causes you
Psychological
damage. No, it doesn't.
Ha.
That's only a 3. You are immune to his psychological attacks this time.
I just shake my head and say, soon you won't get to know what taste tastes like anymore because you'll be dead.
That was good. That was good. I liked that one. He just stands stoically, but it is technically your turn.
I would like to pull up my scimitar again and take a
Don't forget
slash.
about your claw arm, too. It also works.
Oh, yeah.
Not that it doesn't matter. It's just what you wanted.
I think I will use my scimitar again because my arm has taken damage, but...
Okay.
6.
A 6. That absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
Only a 1.
Only a 1 damage. He's still up. He's still looking at you. For his turn, he says, "I don't have time for you anymore because I must win. And winning sometimes means stealing a reliquary and running away." He's going to jump towards the sarcophagus and use his attack to break out the secret floor and reach in to try to grab the reliquary.
The rogue is in the sarcophagus.
I totally forgot. He rips off the lid of the sarcophagus and he just goes to punch the floor, and then the rogue unconsciously is right there and just goes, "Oof." So he gets hit in the chest. And the guy's like, "Oh no!" And so he takes his turn to throw the rogues out of the sarcophagus so he can get to the reliquary.
It just throws. The rogue, poor rogue just got yeeted. He just wanted to be a flower girl.
He did. He sees where the reliquary is. He uses a sword to jab in and snap off the lid of the thing, and he reaches in to grab this glowing nothingness.
Yeah.
As the reliquary is wrapped inside of an invisibility cloak. But he can't quite figure out where he's supposed to grab or anything like that. It is technically your turn.
I would like to rush up to him on my non-pelvis legs.
It's just like really awkward.
And I would like to take a actually no, I would like to use my bear claws to try and swipe him away from the sarcophagus.
Awesome.
And
okay, go ahead and roll. He's getting weaker and weaker as we speak.
oh, I only got a 2.
A 2 will not do it. He is stronger than a rabbit. He finally reaches forward on his turn. He grabs out the cloak and he realizes what it is. He takes the cloak off and he sees the reliquary and he goes, "Finally, we can stop this dungeon from coming back and defeating adventurers and causing problems." And he tosses the invisibility cloak back towards you, and he's going to attempt to run.
Okay.
And so he just starts running. He jumps over the rogue. He goes past the spellcaster and its energy being that's there, but he can't quite make it all the way out of the room.
Question.
Uh-huh.
He tossed the invisibility cloak back towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, tossing the invisibility cloak over his head?
Sounds awesome.
And all right, I would like to grab the invisibility cloak, run up to him on my uneven legs, and I would like to, using my now enlarged arms, toss the invisibility cloak over his head and attempt to
grapple him down.
attempt to grapple him.
Go ahead and roll your dice. You're not using weapons, so you don't get to add anything. It's just a raw roll.
2.
A 2. He's able to be like, no, I can dodge cloth, obviously. I'm an elf. And he is able to roll out of the way. And
Curse you elf!
He continues to run and to run out of the room. Do you give chase as he makes his way to the door? What's your plan?
Okay.
Tools at your disposal as well.
Real quick question.
Uh-huh.
Do I know if the intercom system is out for
No, it's
the boss fight?
No, it just went dark for them to come in, so the illusion stands, but you can still activate it.
Okay. So he's running towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't see the pressure plate.
What pressure plate?
In the hallway.
He did not. You're right.
Okay. I would like to pull out my bow and arrow.
Okay.
I will not bother with the intercom system. Question.
Uh-huh.
How close is the plate to the door?
It's
is he
right
there
outside.
yet?
Yeah, we'll say he's getting into the hallway with Gary at this moment.
I would like to shoot at the plate.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if you get help from Gary. You do. You get, so you can add a +2 to this as Gary's listening in.
Plus my weapon?
Plus your weapon, yep.
That's a 9.
A 9. So you see he's like, and me, blonde, heroic elf adventurer, will save the day. He has no name because I don't want to give him one, and he leaves the boss chamber. The music stops, and all the screens come back on, and everybody's watching you, and they're like, oh no, he's going to get away. What's going to happen?
And I draw back my arrow and go, pew.
And like slow motion, the arrow spirals towards the thing, and he dodges out of the way because he has +1 to moving, and he is like, haha, you missed yet again. And as he launches forward, the arrow clink on the pressure plate, and you see the elf slide to a stop and hears this noise of whoosh, and he looks up and he goes, oh mommy. And Gary just flump, full drop down right on top of the elf. And he is trapped inside of Gary, and Gary goes, got him.
Good job, Gary.
Woo! And we'll say that the music changes to victory for the dungeon, as the reliquary Gary can't even hold on to it because it's so magical, and it just
clinks
gloops
out.
its way out of Gary as Gary just starts ascending with the elf in his magical armor. Maybe he'll survive in there. Maybe he won't. We'll never know because Gary just glorps his way back up into the ceiling.
Nice.
And you can see the elf inside like, no, I'm beautiful and heroic. No.
I just wave.
And as he goes back up and the doors stay open, you see the dungeon runes around this boss room start to glow, and suddenly with a poof of goo magic and explosion, the Necro Queen appears in front of you. Again, she's this long black hair. She's wearing very regal gown, but half skeleton, undead woman queen.
I kneel before her on very awkward legs.
It's hard to kneel without a pelvis.
Yeah, it's really hard to kneel. I think I think I do manage it, but I do almost fall on her. And then just go.
She reaches forward a finger on your forehead and keeps you in place.
Thanks. We did it. Your reliquary is out in the hallway.
I saw everything.
What'd you think?
You, Tib, the skeleton, my 2,000-year-old first creation, have done wonderfully. And fireworks explode out of her fingertips. And she reaches a hand over, and her reliquary is force pulled towards her hand as she puts it on and around herself. And you feel yourself shrink back down to your normal size.
Yay! I think now that she has released her hands, I do fall forward on my face.
You fall forward. And we'll say that everyone rushes in. Andy rushes in. He's gnawing on a bone. We don't know if it's from a dwarf or not. We don't need to go into that.
Please. This is a children's podcast.
Children's podcast. You see Vera comes in. She's all covered in grease and stuff. She looks like she's going to continue working on the ball. And the rogue is tossed to the side, and the rats start gathering up the heroes and removing them from the dungeon.
Oh, nice.
And the Necro Queen looks over to you, Tib.
I just pump a fist in the air from the ground.
She says, "Well, it appears there's a celebration of life after all. Tib, the boss, has done well. And so..." And she reaches forward and force pulls the staff out from the spellcaster.
Oh.
And she says, "I think a gift is in order for keeping the dungeon in line. While I was stuck in that room, I didn't know that would happen. That's never happened before."
I get a thing?
She takes the staff, she breaks it in half, and this like magic comes out, and she like grabs the magic out of midair and like coats it in weird black goo, and then just slaps you on the forehead. And as she slaps you on the forehead, you feel a ethereal body form around you. And you feel goo flesh sort of go around you, and you become this crazy dark blue ethereal. You can still see your skeleton inside, but you have like goopy flesh. And
I think
your arm reforms on one side too, made entirely of goop.
Oh.
No bones.
No bones. And I think I just go, I got intentionally promoted.
You did.
Yes.
And from this day forward, Tib the skeleton will be known as Tib the Goo Skeleton, and has been promoted to door guard.
I think I just do like a little I do a little victory jig and my bones clack inside.
Yeah, very clacky. And you have ligaments, you have joints, you feel like you can move more fluidly. And then you have a wonderful celebration party.
Yay!
Everyone cheers Tib the Mighty, who has defeated the heroes. Even Gary comes to the party, and you learn that Gary was once a gelatinous sphere, but has moved up to cube, yeah.
Nice.
The guy inside still alive. His magical armor keeping him from being attacked by the acid.
I love that he's just watching our party.
Yeah.
I kind of like lean into Gary, lean up close to Gary and just say, "See, now this is what the real dungeons are about. Good luck, adventurer."
Gary goes,
"Do you got any snacks?"
From behind you, a voice goes, "Hello, Tib. We have snacks," and the Rat King is just standing there with a tray of hors d'oeuvres. "I've been told your goo body is different, and perhaps now you can taste tastes. We shall see, shan't we? Shan't we?
We shan't. We shall.
No, we shan't. It's we shan't.
We shan't.
Yes, don't correct me. I'm a king."
Yes, Your Majesty.
And we'll say that the Rat King delivers you a trait of hors d'oeuvres.
I grab one and I put it in my goo mouth.
Roll for it. Let's find out if it tastes good or terrible.
I got a 7.
A 7 for the first time in 2,000 years, Tim. Describe what cheese tastes like to you.
Cheese?
Yes, a piece of cheese.
I thought hors d'oeuvres were snails.
No, hors d'oeuvres are just snacks.
Oh,
You're
right.
thinking of escargot.
Oh, right. Yes.
Hors d'oeuvres, just snacks. So what does a cheese hors d'oeuvre taste like to Dib for the first taste?
For the first taste, I think it tastes like life, the end of a midlife existential crisis, and also pepper jack.
Oh, nice, nice. And a pepper jack infused euphoria comes over you as you are able to taste for the first time in 2,000 years. The Necro Queen puts up an Employee of the Month picture of you in the break room. Mm-hmm.
Wait, can Jared? I asked Jared to make me a spritzer.
Oh yeah, Jared's like, sure thing, or sure thing. I don't remember what Jared sounded like. And Jared makes you a spritzer, and the bubbles, as they hit your gooey body, make your entire body carbonated. And you just sit there and fizz for a while. I don't know what the mechanics of this are.
Wait, I really like the idea of me being carbonated and that also meaning that I'm really energetic and bubbly.
Oh, there you go.
And so
we cut to a carbonated Tib dancing around the room, chatting with everybody.
woohoo, I just like grab Vera at one point and pull her into a dance.
Yeah. I'm not used to this. Ah.
Get used to it.
We cut to a week later. The dungeon has been put back together by Jared and Charles.
And Charles.
And you
My guys.
are prepared. You are at the front room before the rats. And you hear the alarms go off. You hear
Woo!
the bells ring. You hear the Necro Queen's voice in from the intercom say, "Everyone be ready. Heroes approach. Tib,
Yeah?
do that goo thing."
Oh, yeah.
And the doors open up and they come face to face with Tib, the goo skeleton.
As they come face
You
to
still
face
have
with
a
me,
bear arm.
I do still have a bear. Wait, has the Necro Bear not needed it back yet?
You replace the Necro Bear.
Oh, right. I wave at them with the with the golden bear arm, and then I think I just go, all right, get ready to meet the Tib. Yeah. I don't know, I still got to work on that catchphrase. Anyway, and I would like to attack the adventurers.
You launch forward and to attack your golden bear arm, slicing down at 3 helpless, gnomish adventurers who walked into the wrong dungeon. And that's where we'll end Adventure Skeletons. As Tib attacks from the first round. Huzzah, Tib, you did it.
Yay.
You didn't get all your bones defeated, and you managed to become a goo person.
And guess what?
Hmm.
I kept my legs pristine.
You did keep
They
them pristine.
never took damage.
That's true, they didn't, did they?
No.
It was your pelvis and arms. Oh boy, that was ridiculous. Thank you for coming along for that journey.
I really liked that.
You got promoted to door guy.
Yes.
Or door guard, I mean. Oh man, awesome. Well, sweet. If you guys again want to ever check out this game, he has all sorts of just one-page RPGs. I made up other rules for like health and stuff like that, just for my heroes. But there's stuff there's just very minimal rules, and they're a lot of fun, especially to play with a bigger group of people. Because if you get a bunch of skeletons with no body parts,
Then
that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We're going to be back next week for the new campaign.
Yeah.
Whimsy, wonder, and foresty nonsense. It's going to be great.
Indeed.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks again to Grant Howitt and Chris Taylor for putting together such a cool game.
We like all of your stories that you make.
Yep. And so without further ado, thank you all. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we will see you next week on
Dadventurous.